Hi everyone, and welcome to The Sound of Music, legally using music in your video projects. I'm Captain Marion Tooker, Nevada Wing Public Affairs Officer. I've been in Civil Air Patrol since 2013, and my home is Reno, Nevada. In my other professional life, I have 22 years at the University of Nevada, Reno, as a media production specialist, videographer, and campus event support. I also produce visual content for Nevada Wing and beyond, and occasionally help others create videos too. I'm seeing more and more of our members taking an interest in producing all kinds of interesting visual content. And I occasionally see missteps in how content, namely music, is acquired for these projects, and that's usually just from a lack of clarity and understanding of how all this works and what the rules are. This topic surrounds us every single day, everywhere we go. So it's super important to understand the realities as content creators. Just a little understanding about the basics of copyright and understanding the differences, especially when it comes to using music in our projects, will go a long, long way and hopefully keep you out of trouble. For years, it's been so very easy to copy, paste, mash up, remix, download, upload, and share content like never before. Social media has exploded into a platform for visual communications. Apps like TikTok, YouTube, Vimeo, Discord, Snapchat, Instagram, just for starters. And thanks to smartphones, more and more of us are creating videos and using music to communicate our products, apply for jobs, promote our causes, publicize our events, entertain, and so much more. Living in this exciting world of easy content creation and sharing options, what gets missed and even ignored are the realities and responsibilities of how we source content for our projects. Copyright law and its practical applications have been racing to catch up with this evolving digital age. Not everything has settled in just yet, but there are enough clear principles that you can take to protect yourself if you take the time to learn it. You being here today is a huge first step. Copyright is a topic that's both simple and complicated to understand. Simple because a straightforward set of principles governs how it works. Complicated because there are many contradictory, conflicting ideals to deal with. That said, we are still more confused than ever about what is allowed and what is not. In fact, even compared to licensing other entertainment content, music licensing is in a league all its own. Also, the laws are so broad that people stop paying attention to those laws in the first place. Music is by far the foundation of our projects because music connects and elicits emotion in the viewer. The early silent pictures played mood music on set to inspire the actors to give their desired performances. There was also live music played in the movie houses to elicit emotions in the audience and keep them in their seats. There is rarely a video or big-budget movie created anymore that does not include music. There are 2 Academy Award categories that are dedicated solely to music: original score and original song. The good news for us, we don't need to go too deep in the weeds to gain a basic understanding of what this is all about. All right, let's go whack some weeds. What is copyright and why should we care? Does this look familiar? Yes, it's the copyright symbol. What is it saying? Well, it informs people the work is copyright protected. Who owns that copyright and under what terms is the present copy being made available? The work is not required to be registered with the U.S. Copyright Office or even carry the copyright symbol. Copyright protects the creators of music, artwork, poetry, photography, A movie script, even a doodle on a napkin is protected. A guitar riff. Novels, graphics, movies, and software. The very moment you put pen to a paper, brush to a canvas, or put your fingers to a keyboard and create something original and tangible, it is automatically copyrighted. The copyright holder decides how that work will be copied, shared, performed, displayed, or not allowing others to use it at all. What else does copyright protection do? Well, it prevents other people from passing another's work as their own and making money off it. It prevents others from cheapening the original work. It gives the creator a limited time, exclusive rights to use, and opportunities to profit from their creations. If a work is under copyright protection, you cannot use it in your project without the creator's permission. And most of all, it's the law, period. Even a nonprofit organization such as ours is not exempt from copyright law. Just to be extra clear, all music is copyrighted. Using music in your videos and presentations always requires some form of licensing and/or permission to be used legally. You can't sell copies of protected material for a fundraiser or use music in your videos or presentations without getting permission and paying for it. If you do, that is copyright infringement and carries with it potentially serious consequences. What is not covered by copyright? Logos, data, trendy catchphrases, the name of a band, slogans, taglines, a song title, concept, jingles. Meow, 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 meow. These items are probably covered under trademark and is not the same as copyright. Trademark also applies to fictional characters. So how about using a mouse that looks very similar to our Mickey? The idea of a character who is a mouse is not protected, but the expression of a mouse wearing red shorts, large yellow shoes, and three-fingered white gloves is definitely protected. It's Disney's expression of a mouse. Okay, quick recap. Copyright protects an artistic or literary work as soon as it's made tangible. Trademark protects brand names, logos, images used on goods and services. Here are the three most common forms of licensing when it comes to music. The first is the master license. A master license gives the license holder the right to use the original recorded piece of music in a media project such as a film, TV show, commercial, or any other visual creation or audio project. The synchronization license, or simply known as sync. A sync license gives the license holder the right to use the composition to alter and re-record a song for use in a media project. The performance license. This license covers music used in live performances, such as a cover band, in dance clubs, church and ministry worship songs, walk-up music for a ball player coming up to bat, and fitness establishments. All right, time to destroy the top 5 of the most popular myths. Myth number 5. Attribution is a substitute for copyright permission. No. You must obtain permission from the copyright holder and/or their agents to use it. Myth number 4. No copyright symbol, no problem. I don't see one. No. Recall, we already established copyright is automatic as soon as it's made tangible. Neither registration nor publication is necessary. Myth number 3. Purchasing a book, artwork, a DVD, or downloading a song does not constitute your ownership of the work. What you are buying is a license arrangement granting you permission to use the work legally. The terms of use are clearly spelled out when you created your account. You all read that carefully before clicking I agree. when you signed up. Yes? Myth number 2. If I found it on the internet, I can use it. No, the internet is not a free-for-all. And the number 1 myth is, can I use copyright music if I say that I don't own it and give proper credit? No, nada, never, ever. Not even for nonprofit, non-commercial projects. Can I use 30 seconds of a song without permission? No. How about 1 second? No. Can I modify the piece without permission? Nope. Can you edit a song and use it? No. Can I speed it up, slow it down, and use it? No. Can I ask the artist and the record company for permission? Yes. Will they give you permission? Not unless you give them a lot of money. Record labels are in the business to make money, and lots of it. All right, let's look at a case study. Sound familiar? Vanilla Ice was a very popular American rapper in the 1990s. His song Ice Ice Baby was based on the bass line of Under Pressure by British rock band Queen and British singer David Bowie. The song garnered critical acclaim and was the first hip-hop single to the top of Billboard charts and has been credited for helping diversify hip-hop by introducing it to a mainstream audience. The original songwriters filed a lawsuit for his illegal use of the bass line. Vanilla Ice reportedly paid around $4 million to Queen to purchase the publishing rights to Under Pressure. In other words, he bought the song instead of paying ongoing royalties to Queen and David Bowie. Safe to say, none of us has an extra $4 million laying around. So, for the rest of us, here are some ways we can secure music legally. Buy music from a royalty-free music library. Royalty-free doesn't mean the music is free, meaning paying no money for it. The music still must be paid for. When you work with a royalty-free music site, you're essentially purchasing the license for the track you want. This makes you, the licensee, free to use music in your videos. It's a quick and affordable way to find high-quality music for your work. You pay once and you use it for as long as you want.
Whoa!
Some royalty-free sites include Storyblocks, Premium Beat, Soundstripe, the YouTube Audio Library, Adobe Stock Music Collection, and Killer Tracks. Make sure you carefully read and understand what kind of license you are purchasing and under what terms it can be used legally. The common 3 are what? Master, sync, and performance. Another option is video creation sites like Magisto and Animoto. These options include a proprietary music library that you can use, and licensing is included in their fees when you join. Again, please read and understand the fine print just to be safe. A third option, you or your buddy's band could compose and record an original composition. And now for some good news.
Yay!
There are exceptions to music copyright. The first exception is fair use. Fair use explains times when you can use copyrighted music for the purposes of criticism, commentary, parody, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Used in these contexts, this is not considered infringement. By the way, I use the bass riff under the fair use exception because why? For teaching and analysis purposes. I didn't try to pass off the work as my own and make some cash on the side. That was already tried. The second exception is music in the public domain. What is that? Public domain music is music to which no exclusive intellectual property rights apply. There are several ways that a piece of music can be in the public domain. If all rights in it have expired, if the rights holders have placed it into the public domain, if no rights were ever applied to the music in the first place. Any song or musical work published before 1926 is in the public domain in the United States, such as Home on the Range or Hark the Herald Angels Sing. The third exception are works created by the U.S. government and its entities. One example is the U.S. Air Force band recordings. What if you violate the rules? Well, any number of things can happen and do. Your music track gets muted. YouTube, Vimeo, and Instagram employ extremely sophisticated and reliable algorithms to catch violators. You get a nastygram. You personally could get sued and incur hefty fines. Not Civil Air Patrol, not your squadron, you. Could you find a way around all this? Yeah, maybe. But who has the time and energy, and why risk it? All right, some takeaways here. Check who owns it. Get permission to use it. Pleading ignorance is not a get-out-of-jail-free card. Use music responsibly. Respect the artists. Play by the rules and you will be okay.